What's up, guys? We are back with another episode of our MLB The Show franchise. As you might have seen, our last game was a dumpster fire, but we'll look to pick it back up and we'll face former Red Nick Martinez on the Mets mound and brand new Red Chase Burns on ours. Sorry. Not the cleanest of starts, but he has a win. I think in 2 appearances, but okay, we got a couple tired players. Let's see, can we get away with sitting him for a day? Just kidding. What I'm going to do is we're going to switch their positions, then we're going to put Luis Torrens, switch those two. Will Benson can be bumped up a spot. McLean against a righty, so not the best stats, but not terrible. I guess he's having a bad start. 132 average and 53 at-bats is not good. Ellie's having a phenomenal start. 80 at-bats and a 338 average. Winker with the 275. Stevenson with a slightly lower 228. 350 and 60 at-bats for Jake. That's good. David Fry's 288. I can't read. Just, it's 282. I was close. 265, 462, although that's in a small sample size. So on the bench we've got McLean with the 333, Tyrone Taylor batting 133, Hampson 342, Horner 321. Naylor is a 243, so it is going to be good to give him a day off. We slipped a little bit in the standings. We were first for a little bit. We're second, 1 game back, so not too far behind. That's always a concern. Is it raining? It doesn't look like it. Alright, Chase need a good day. He'll get... It's Jackie Robinson Day here, so Chase Burns with an important start. Ellie with the read. He'll get there and throw out Lindor to start us off.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo. That's a potential dropper, but Ellie's too fast. Alright, Cleveland made us look stupid against the Orioles. They held them to 2 hits. We held them to 12 runs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That game ended 12-4. I initially thought we had a chance. We ended up not having a chance. His changeup. He's got 5 pitches, so he's got a good opportunity to become a very, very good pitcher. So wouldn't it be nice if he does? Fry will be under that pop-up. Burns is able to get out of the inning rather quickly. Just a couple of weak hit balls, and we're out of it. TJ Friedl. Swing through the cutter. I mean, as I remember, Nick Martinez doesn't have the most make you miss stuff, so hopefully we don't miss today. That cutter is hopefully a standalone miss. That's gonna bloop and potentially drop. No, he'll get there. It was a good run to make sure he'd catch that. All right, Gavin, need him out of this funk. He's got an OBP 100 points higher than his average, which is going to continue to fall. It's early still, so he's got time to get out of that. But we're going to need him to hurry. Oh, goodness. Not sure how I didn't like that one. Okay. Darn it! I swung at something we shouldn't have.
That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Red. Back here in Cincinnati.
We went, I'm not sure who went quicker, us or them. Oh, it's another pop-up. Looks like Chase Burns is getting a lot of those today. And we will take it. Because at this point, I think that the Orioles already had like 3 or 5 runs. That's a pitch that we need to move. We'll try the sweeper, see if we can get that away from him. We can. Fry's going to have a decent play here, and he'll get him. The fact that Alvarez has 30 speed really helped right there. That's a hard foul ball. So that's one thing that's not going to change is the hard fouls. Oh, he'll swing at that. Interesting. Chase Burns got a strikeout. All right, Jesse. That's just outside. Good eye from Winker. And his OBP is 100 points better than his average. That's a not. I was gonna say it's a hard foul. It's not that hard. We were a little too early and too far under it. So fouls that off. We were way too early again, but we did get a piece. So at one point, that is all you can ask for. And he pops that up. Will he have room to get there? No. They're shifted way right on him, so if we can push one over there, which that's a good pitch to do it on if we could time that better. We've only taken the one ball and there's been quite a few pitches. Ooh, is that going to make it through? No, it doesn't look like it. He got there. He is safe at first. He used those legs to use all of their strength. All right, Stevenson will be batting 5th. As we gave Naylor the day off. Now we can pencil Naylor in, but he's tired, so I would like not to. Oh, Jonathan India is on the Mets.
Double play ball to second.
Doesn't look like he's playing today, though. That's going to be a double play. Thank you, Stevenson. I appreciate that. Maybe he's DHing. I'm not sure. Oh, goodness. Good circle change. Fraley's 7 for 15 against Martinez. Fouls that off. So even though it's looking like we might be held to hitless, let alone not hitless, we have the one hit that was erased. His pitch count isn't looking too friendly, so he's at 30 pitches. I mean, that's not the highest we've ever gotten anybody's pitch count, and also that was way inside. I'm not sure what got me to swing at that. Good eye. We went from swinging at a sinker or cutter that went way in to leaving that fastball just on the corner. And we're too early on the circle change. That is his second strikeout of the day. Here we are in the third. Jeff McNeil. Just high. Ever so slightly high. That curveball was great. Great curveball. Alright, now we'll try the changeup. We do want him to swing and miss, but he didn't swing and miss because I put that just about in the middle of the plate. Fraley should be there. It's like Fraley's in left. We got Friedel in center. I think it's Will Benson in right.
Now it's Alexander Canario.
Slow start for him. 125.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And got him. That's his second strikeout of the day, I believe. Yep. Let's see if he can get a third. Jose Siri. Also starting super slow. He'll miss that. His plate vision is 18. How bad do you gotta be? Apparently it's good enough not to swing at that, but surely we can make him chase something. Yep. He is fast, so we gotta hurry. There we go. David Fry, Will Benson, Luis Torrens this inning. That is looped and caught. All right, Will. Good start, 265. Swings through that circle change. Everybody's got decent averages against Nick Martinez. But it makes you wonder when exactly we faced him. This is a pleasant surprise after, you know,
And now it's filled up
losing
with
a game by, what was it, 8
0.
runs?
Last of the
I'm
third.
glad it's still 0-0.
Swing and a
Alright, he
miss.
is getting Ks on us, which I don't like,
And
but...
he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Alright,
So
Louise.
up next,
Come on,
Luis
bud.
Torrens.
That's
Next
no.
offering is downstairs.
That's a pitch I could see the whole way. I like those.
That one missing.
Nick Lodolo hurled a complete game against the White Sox, but he's a Cub now, so we don't care. And that is going to be a pop-up on a changeup, and it should end the inning.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
That's a bummer. Both teams have faced the minimum. Francisco Lindor to lead off in the 4th. And Will Benson's playing him way back, but he'll get there.
And there's one down. And now, Brandon
So who wasn't hitless? I forget. Someone got a hit, and they got a hit, that's for sure. Nimmo with the probable double. I seriously forget who it was. I'm just going to throw it at third. Would really hope for that not to happen.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Oh, goodness. Let's see if they try running on Fraley. Won't even bluff it. 2 outs. All right, Chase. Let's keep going. Didn't like the placement of that pitch, but everything else about it was pretty good. And that one's looped to Ellie, who waits on it and makes the catch. All right, who's up first? Is it Friedel? This game, I believe, would lead to a series tie. If we win it. Because the Mets won 2 of them.
So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike
Yeah.
zone.
I love how he just said that, and I did the exact same thing.
That's been true again today.
Exactly. All right, full count.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working
That's outside.
the corners and
We got a runner.
strike zone and beyond, and they just
Is it a
keep
fast
getting
runner?
right out of your hand.
Not particularly, but he's got 58 speed. Now, if you're watching this and then playing as the Reds and you see that Friedel has 41 speed, that's because I upped it because I don't agree with the 41 speed that the game gave him, and that's a good foul by Gavin there. We'll keep him alive.
Nobody out. Pickoff throw.
No, he's safe.
All right, Gavin, it's time to end that cold streak of yours. Well timed. And there it is. They will put it in quickly, but it's 1st and 2nd. And now Ellie De La Cruz.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base.
And it's a hard hit. Looks like they should turn that. They do. 2 down. Bummer.
That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
All right. Now it'll be Jesse Winker. The other of our 2 hits today. Ooh, that one probably should have opened the scoring a little bit. We weren't ready for the location, which was right down the middle, so that's unfortunate. That's inside, barely.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That is gonna dot the corner, and they will escape the inning. So we got the runner to 3rd, but that was as far as he got. Oh. So he can turn on that. We don't want to let him do that. We're going to throw it to the outside. That's way too far outside. Full count. I like this pitch, although it could net a walk, but it won't. That was a perfectly placed curveball. Chase is showing out. He should not be doing this well.
This is off the inside, and a count 2-1.
I mean, all rookies deserve to have a good game, but he is... Oh, Lux nearly had that on the dive. Brett Beatty will be on. I forget who hit their double. It might have been him.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Oh no, it was Brandon Nimmo, and Jeff McNeil opens up the scoring, and it is 2-0 Mets.
exactly
Just
the
a
pitch he was looking
bad
for. Crushes
spot
it.
for that
Hits it
slider.
out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. And stepping in
Alright,
for
gotta
New
get
York,
these
Alexander
last two guys
Canario.
out. They're both ice cold.
Right side,
And
hard
there's
hit.
one of them.
Lux throws the first in time. That's the second out. 2 outs.
Although it's
bases
not
empty.
looking like it's going to be a
And now it's
blowout.
Jose
At least not yet.
And
Lux
it
had a
finds its
bad
way
jump at
through
that.
for a hit.
So it's a
And
similar
that turns
story.
the lineup over.
Jose Siri is on with a hit,
A
which
swing
is
like
not
that
something we
can
want.
help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
I'm not sure how to argue that because, I mean,
So now 2 on and 2 out.
shouldn't have been a walk,
What he
but it
wanted to
was.
do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and
Swing, and this
Okay,
one's
Friedel's got to
blasted.
be
It's got a chance.
magical on this one,
And it
and
is
he's not.
outta here.
That makes it 5-0.
took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Alright, we'll get
Looking with the off-beat stuff.
We'll get Soto out on a strikeout, but they got 5 runs that inning.
The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're dialed in
So that
to the show.
sucks.
Close, but called the ball.
Okay, they won't
And
say he
it's 2-1.
swung, and they also won't say that that was in the zone, but both were true.
Seem too convinced by the call out there in the
Okay,
mound.
we're gonna
as
warm
he
up
tries
these
to get a
two.
better sense of the umpire
Looks
strike
like
zone.
we'll schedule Ben Joyce. I'm just trying to get the guys that aren't tired. And today, Betts on the ground and fielded.
Canario steps on the bag as
So
the leadoff
that's
hitter
2
retired in the
grounders
fifth.
for
Next for Cincinnati, Jake
Stevenson
Fraley.
today.
One
Let's go,
down,
Jake.
base is empty.
That's a hard hit,
Base hit.
and the left fielder broke the wrong way. We're gonna actually try to test this.
Throws to second. Throws
That should be an error. Should be a single with an error because he booted it out. No, they'll call it a double.
Balanced swing on it, and when you can
David
rope
Fry's
it
got a
the
runner in
gap
scoring
like that,
position.
You're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll
Oh,
feel
come
real
on.
good about that one.
Siri pulls it in on the run.
That one
That's
just
just a really nice catch.
too much
the
on it.
run right there.
too
He
much
saved
on it, and that's
extra
the
bases
second
for sure.
time
If the
for
pitcher's
that
his
center
friend,
fielder
he'll
to
give him a
save something
second
like
to
that.
catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 down. Would really like if we don't leave them all hanging.
Miss, and he got him to
Alright,
chase.
that circle change should have been
Jeez,
left
the
down
Blue
there.
Jays just pulled
That
the
sucks.
string.
Keeps the at-bat
Hard
going
foul.
with a foul ball.
Would like it to be a hard fair ball.
At second with 2 down.
This pitch counts up to 82, so maybe we'll get Nick Martinez out of the game.
Lifted in the air,
Ooh,
right
that's
field.
gonna end the inning.
He makes the grab, and that ends the inning.
Darn it. Alright, Ben Joyce is gonna come in relief. We're gonna try to get
And we all know about
a
his
quick
slider. It's
inning.
just filthy, man. And
4,
one of the
5,
better
and
ones
6.
in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's
Doggone it.
very
Alright,
high.
3 and 1 to
Strikes
Mark
the ball.
Vientos. I am seriously going to trade Ben Joyce. Like, he's been a very underwhelming 79 overall. He is our best overall freaking,
Lightning fast hands to be able
bullpen
to
pitcher,
hit that velocity fastball on the
but he
inside part of the
doesn't
plate.
act like
In
it.
my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch
There we go,
in
Ben.
that location. That's a tremendous.
Unfortunately, he let Vientos hit a home run on him, and now he's tired.
Next offering is
Way to
in for
go.
a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a foul ball. Struck him out on that circle change. Yikes, okay.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
I don't want to get blown out twice in a row.
Swing
Come
and a
on.
high fly ball
It's
left
not
field.
good, YouTube.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to
Okay,
go for the
they'll
last
put a
half of
lefty
the
in
inning.
against
Here's the
Luis
catcher,
Torrens, and
Luis
then he'll
Torrens.
face Friedel and maybe Lux.
Here's a 1-1. Yeah, that's outside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters.
Come on,
even
Luis.
If you give up a solo shot.
That's a
Just
fact.
missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it
It
can
would be
challenging
very
for
nice.
Some pitchers, I think,
Very
keeping
nice.
the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after
If we can
hitters
just
and get quick outs.
get a bunch of runs this inning. That'd be awesome. And he strikes out on the high fastball.
Pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next,
that's in the dirt.
Down in the dirt.
Oh, man, it's frustrating today. This is a frustrating little game here. That's going to be a ground ball out.
To first.
No, he's out.
2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds.
It's a perfect ground ball that even though he freaking booted it, we hit it 108 miles per hour right to him. So that's not fair. I don't have another righty in the bullpen yet. Okay, we're going to warm him up. We're just going to try to survive with Ben for now.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I guess. I mean, Canario has a 100 average, so he's a safe bet.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what,
I mean, he's already 1 for 2, but it won't be 2 for 2. Or 2 for 3. 1 for 3 now. We just need 2 runs 3 times.
So up next for New York,
It could also be really cool and do it this way and do... Oh, come on. Go foul. It is foul.
Foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
I mean, it was easy until the 5th inning. Just got tired, Burns did.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go
I
off
know.
script for a moment.
Holy couch.
Were we on
Sheesh.
script? Never. Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well,
That's going to be a flyout.
Around this ballpark.
Gosh darn it, Ellie.
I
me
think it's
see.
a little outdated.
Do we have anybody that can hit better against
Next
lefties?
is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Hampson is a good choice. So let's do... Holy Horner. For Winker. I like it.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter.
All right, 2 and 2 to
Nico
Horner.
Looking to start something with 1 gone. 1 down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line.
So that'll be a flyout. Just can't get anything going.
And there are 2 down. So
It's looking like that's going to be a repeat again. Come on, Tyler. Do something. You're 0 for 2 with a couple groundouts.
Ball 2.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
This is kind of a
this
frustrating
isn't
game.
exactly a mascot race, but I love it.
And it's booted, but they'll have plenty of time to throw him out, and that's the end of the inning. We didn't also schedule to put anybody in. Lefty and lefty, so that means it is Tim Herron's turn. I'm frustrated that this is happening again, but good strikeout for Tim.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
The Mets.
All right, Juan Soto has a 11-game hitting streak. So if we can end that, that's its own type of victory. It's not the type of victory I'm looking for. But I think that type of victory is kind of out the window. So I guess I shouldn't play powerhouse teams back-to-back, huh? Feel like that's a bad idea. Okay.
Up the middle.
Ellie is going to field that on the second base side and throw out Juan Soto.
2 down here in the top of the 8th. Mark Vientos.
Okay, he hit a home run, and he is not good enough to be doing that against us. Proved my point right there. Just a couple really rough innings, and they will use him again. Tyrone is technically one better. Garrett Hampson is a little better than that. We're going to put Garrett in this spot.
Garrett Hampson.
Well, with this speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
That'd be nice. It'd be very nice. That's outside. 2-1.
2-1.
Come on, Garrett. Need you. Need a lot of people, actually. Just need everybody at this stage.
Grounds one to short.
He's fast. I don't know if he's fast. Oh, he's way fast enough. Okay.
He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Boom,
Nice.
He doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense.
No, I went too early. I'm going to get thrown out.
And he's out there.
Oh, that's ridiculous, man. Just wasting runners, guys.
And now David Fry. And a foul.
Oh, it's so annoying that I just did that. I let go of the steal button too early. Even got the base hit and erased him. And then it's a ground out anyways, so that would have been a double play. Unless I
Fires
stole.
across the diamond, and that is out number 2.
Could have somebody in
Down
scoring
bases
position
empty.
already.
Will
Man,
Benson,
that
next
sucks.
to hit for the Reds.
It's
Now
going to be
moving
Tyrone
in
Taylor.
for a pinch hitter.
He's only batting 133, but please, Tyrone.
And
There
there's
we
a
go.
rocket into the outfield.
Waited on that one. It almost got caught. That would have been frustrating, but it wasn't, so. Do they replace him for
Here's
a
the
righty?
Reds
They do
catcher,
not.
Luis Torrens.
They keep Jordan Montgomery in. There are a few lefties due up. Friedel and Lux, but
Taylor, the runner at
I'm
first,
sure they will
with 2
try to
balls.
wait, try to make us wait to use them until the next inning.
That one was
Holy crap! What a call!
3-1.
That's a interesting one. Yeah, come on, Reds.
And
Quit
there's a
sucking.
foul
All right,
ball.
it will be a full count, and that
Great
means we
RBI
are
spot
sending
here. Just
Tyrone.
got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And
That's
ball
inside.
4 to aboard.
Luis Torrens, not known
TJ
for his
Friedel,
speed,
the next to hit for
but
the Reds.
TJ Friedel has a full count and a chance to make it a
3-2
three-run game.
now. And
That's
that'll
gonna
the
load him
bases.
up for.
Well,
gonna
you
say
know
Matt
this guy
McClain
wants to
here.
swing it, but
Gonna
he's
say
shown
Matt
some
McClain
good
here.
patience in this one.
I'm
It's the
so
second
sorry,
time he's taken
Gavin.
the ball.
It's Matt McClain we're looking for here. Come on, Matt. Oh, goodness gracious. They'll go the short way.
Outs out, out.
Take
Twist.
out Friedel, and that
Staying in
ends the
game on
inning.
defense, Garrett Hampson. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco
It looks as
Alvarez.
if. Why'd they have. Oh, it was us. Never mind.
Now he
Broken
breaks
bat.
his
McClain will be there.
And there's one down.
Ellie's going to start off the next inning, but we're going to need a lot to happen. We need 6 runs.
Next pitch, a slider
So
that
maybe they'll
misses
put
outside.
a pretty weak pitcher in, and we can get a few, but it'll be really tough to get 6. And holy heron, come
And
on.
next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Foul ball
Okay.
still 1-2
Jeff is
now.
almost 100% of the reason they even have a lead, because that 2-run home run just set everything
Down
off.
looking.
And
Stepping
it
in for New York,
sucks.
Alexander
So,
Canario. Up and
can we
in, 2 balls and a
avoid
strike.
getting shut out? I'm trying to reverse curse that, and that is going to probably add another run if they try. It might.
Safely into second. He's
Alright,
got a
I'm gonna
double.
throw it home. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Well, that was one
Just
of those
gonna.
high percentage advantage
Canario
pitches.
getting a
Averages are
hit.
Just so
Man.
much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the
Oh
other.
no.
Now this ball is well hit.
Hey, guess what? We need 9.
Out of here.
That's the second 3-run homer of the day. Without those 2, it would be 2-0. Okay, 3-0.
Absolutely blasted out of
But
this
still,
ball.
that sucks.
Next offering is fouled back.
I'm frustrated and just kind of throwing pitches at this point. I don't know.
2 outs.
I don't want to pull. I don't want to switch.
Bounce
Oh
that
my
off to the
gosh!
left,
What
and
in
we'll do it
the
again.
world, dude? I don't want to give up another run.
That one way inside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes
It's been a rough game.
you
It's
just gotta
9-0.
Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Somehow, dude, they've got 9 runs. What does it matter?
Of the at-bat due next.
And it's not over yet. Freaking
So he gets on
crap.
base and keeps it going.
We're gonna need 9 runs in the ninth.
Up now for the Mets.
The 9-run ninth. I've done it before. I've gotten like
Plenty
15 in
of
an inning
offense this
before,
one,
but
Singy. I guess you'd say
I
kind
doubt
of
that that's gonna happen
expected.
again.
Well, this
What?
was a game looking at the pitching matchup where
Okay, got out of it. It took about 14 years, but we're out of that inning.
But the biggest swing of the inning comes right.
Okay, what was the score? 6-0?
It's now 9.
All right, Ellie. Come on, my friend. We need you. Come on, Ellie. Get us on the... Oh, my gosh. Look at that. It's a 12-6 curve.
Squeezes it.
That's frustrating as heck.
Out number 1. Here's Nico Horner.
Okay,
the
Nico.
hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and
It should have
more
been.
frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out.
Oh,
He's gonna have to
jeez.
think
Get
about that
through.
until his next at-bat.
I'll take a crap hit. I'll take it. We need it. We need... How many times do you gotta hit to get around the bases?
Now here is
You load them with 3. Okay, okay, okay. Get out of here. Shutout's gone. It's 9-2. We only need to do that 7 more times. Come on, Garrett. Keep it going. Keep it going, Garrett. Get through. Get through. Oh, he's fast. He's fast. He's not going to have time. He's safe. Now, guess what I'm not going to do this time? We're not going to try stealing. Come on, David. Okay. 12-6 curve with just so much hang on it, and we missed. We have 8 hits in this game. And they have 9. They have 9 hits, and we have 8, and the score is 9-2. That tells a very different story. Okay. Okay. All right. It's 9-4. There's no way they keep Montgomery in. There's no way. He's given up 4 this inning. Yeah, they changed him. And it's a righty.
One down.
Can I...
Next to hit for the Reds.
How can we fix this situation? If we put Josh Naylor... I don't think we can do that. That's too risky. We're going to use Luis Torrens here. Just kind of hope for the best. Come on, Luis.
4 runs
That's
already in the frame.
not Torrens. I'm thinking Tyrone Taylor, and Torrens bats next. Get through. Okay. We could hit for Torrens. Although I really want Taylor to get a hit. Would love that. Good fouls. Great fouls. Honestly.
One down, base is empty.
That's outside. 2-2. We gotta make these guys work. We're making them work to freaking finish this game off. And I like it a lot. Okay, that has gap potential, and it's through, and it's a ground rule double. Right. In this situation, this is exactly what we need. Fouls that off. 1-2 still. I can't believe we actually have a chance here. Okay, that's going to be the second out. Nothing came of that. That's a bummer. Alright, now it's back to the top of the order. With 2 down, we need 5 runs.
So it's their last chance in this one.
We're going to need a bunch of hits together here. Like a bunch of them. It's off the pitcher. Is that going to screw us? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, Matt McLean's up next. Come on, Matt. Okay. And it's 9-5. That's 5 runs in this ninth. If only we could have done this before, as soon as they'd gotten 5. And they're changing pitchers again.
So they turn to
I
their
believe
closer,
it is a
Edwin
closing
Diaz.
situation. Now
And he's
Edwin
got a
Diaz
nice speed to
enters.
work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
That's
attacking
upstairs.
those hitters.
The shortstop takes
We
the
could get
ball.
Horner up in a
Spot,
pretty good
the hitter
spot.
definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be
Would
aggressive
love
with
it.
this next pitch.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's gapping. That's gapping. It's gone. It's 9-8, guys.
That pitch was intended to stay inside.
It's
but it moved out over the
9-8.
wall.
I cannot believe what's happening right here.
Just perfect.
Nico Horner
That's downstairs.
up to hit.
We have gotten 8 freaking hits this inning, and now they're down to what could be the last one.
You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Oh, we'll go after it, and the comeback fails at 1 more run. We got 8 runs in the 9th inning. Couldn't get that last one I chased. What a different story it would have been if we'd given up just 1 less homer. Gotten 1 more hit. Man, what a 9th inning. That is by far the best 9th inning we've ever had. But it was too little too late. What a day, though. What a day for Ellie. Big home run. Couple guys with a couple hits. It's just a big bummer. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we don't fall behind by 9 runs, so we don't have to immediately, or have to get 8 runs immediately, but that was a heck of a try, for sure. I just want to know. All right, we're going to go, I don't know where it would be. Not game log. I don't think I could find it anywhere, but 1 for 3, 1 for 3, 1 for 2, 1 for 5 for Ellie, but it was a big one. 1 for 2 for Winker. 1 for 3 for Nico, who ended up pinch hitting for him. He got 3 more. He got 3 at bats, so he got more than Winker even did. Jake Fraley and Stevenson first. 1 for 4, 1 for 2 for Fraley. He got pinch hit. Garrett Hampson went 2 for 2 in his spot, so Garrett might have just earned himself a spot in a start. David Fry 1 for 4, 0 for 2 for Will Benson, which is okay. Tyrone Taylor took his spot, went 2 for 2. So I think we're going to start Taylor and Hampson in front of Jake Fraley and Will Benson, regardless of who starts next. And then Naylor went 0 for 1. It was just a bummer that we chased that pitch with Horner. We shouldn't have, but that was a good finish. It was a good finish. We gave ourselves a chance on a game that had no chance. So that was an exciting 9th. We almost did it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I might or might not pick an easier opponent. We'll see. I just want to beat one of these tough ones. But I'll see you guys later. Peace out.